I can't do my job without clinical trials. We can't make progress without clinical trials. Clinical trials are so important. Everything that we do in medicine, hopefully, was based on a clinical trial. If something is done to you as a patient that was not based on a clinical trial, then your doctor does not have good evidence that that works. So clinical trials are created to make sure that our treatments work and that they're safe. I think for an individual patient, the best reason to enroll in a clinical trial is because they can get tomorrow's treatment today. That's the biggest benefit to an individual person. Most of the treatments that we give on clinical trials have great evidence that they're probably going to be successful, or we don't even do the clinical trial. I think the word clinical trial sounds sort of scary. Clinical trial, it really, there's nothing scary about it. It's really the standard treatment with or without a new treatment. So we need clinical trials to know for sure if these treatments are safe and if they work. And if I don't have that information, I can't really do my job well. We recently had an ovarian cancer trial that sort of changed the face of ovarian cancer. If you Google ovarian cancer, you'll read how bad the prognosis is. In 2018, my friend presented the data of this trial, and it shows that women who take a pill after their chemotherapy are having much longer remissions than women who don't go on that pill. And it reduces the risk of cancer progression or cancer recurrence 70%. We've never seen that in medicine. You know, when I saw those results, I mean, it really brought a tear to my eye. And I'm not, I'm being serious. It really brought a tear to my eye because, these women struggle. I think the most important thing for patients to understand about trials is that they're not as experimental as they sound. Patients on trial are monitored more closely than patients who are not on trial. We have evidence to show that patients who are enrolled in a clinical trial have better outcomes than patients who are not enrolled on clinical trials, and that applies to our patients of color. We know that patients of color have disproportionately poor outcomes for cancer, and if we enroll them on trials, we've shown that we can narrow those gaps in between our white patients and our patients of color. And I think that's so important.